Did you know that some of the most fascinating stories in the Bible are often overlooked? Many people are familiar with the well-known stories of the Bible, but there are countless lesser-known narratives that hold significant lessons. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to Faith Divine TV. In this video, we'll explore the untold stories of the Bible that reveal deeper meanings and insights into faith. Now let's uncover these hidden gems together. Sometimes God's greatest victories come from the most unexpected hands, not from warriors, not from kings, but from a woman living in a tent, armed with nothing more than courage, determination, and a hammer. This is the story of Jael, the woman who struck down a mighty general and secured freedom for Israel. Israel was under the cruel oppression of King Jabin and his commander Sisera. For 20 years, Sisera's army, with 900 iron chariots, terrorized God's people. But God raised up Deborah, a prophetess and judge, who sent Barak to lead Israel into battle. The Lord gave Israel victory, but Sisera escaped on foot. The dreaded general fled the battlefield, desperate to save his own life. Running for safety, Sisera came to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Canaanite. Her clan lived in peace with King Jabin, so Sisera assumed he had found refuge. Jael greeted him with apparent kindness. She invited him inside, covered him with a blanket, and offered him milk when he asked for water. Exhausted from the fight, Sisera felt secure. He fell into a deep sleep, never suspecting what would happen next. As Sisera lay sleeping, Jael saw her moment. She knew that this enemy commander had brought devastation to Israel. She knew that God's people longed for deliverance. And with fearless resolve, she acted, taking a tent peg and a hammer, everyday tools in her hands. Jael drove the peg through Sisera's temple, pinning him to the ground. The mighty general who had terrorized Israel for decades was defeated, not on the battlefield, but in the quiet of a tent. When Barak came searching for Sisera, Jael went out to meet him. She said, "Come, I will show you the man you're looking for." There, in her tent, lay Sisera, lifeless. Through Jael, God had delivered Israel from its enemy. The song of Deborah and Barak would later proclaim, "Most blessed of women be Jael." She struck Sisera, she crushed his head. What does Jael's story teach us today? First, God often uses unexpected people in unexpected ways. Deliverance doesn't always come from the strong or powerful, but from the obedient. Second, courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in faith when the moment demands it. Third, God equips us with the tools we already have. In Jael's hands, a hammer and tent peg became weapons of victory. You may not feel like a warrior. You may feel ordinary, hidden, or overlooked. But Jael's story reminds us, God can use your life, your hands, and even your ordinary tools to accomplish extraordinary things. So ask yourself today, what tent peg has God placed in your hands? Where is He calling you to act with courage? Because when you step forward in faith, like Jael, your obedience could bring freedom not just for yourself, but for many others. If this story encouraged you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that God uses the unexpected. Also, share one of your favorite untold Bible stories in the comments, as we will love to hear from you. And don't forget, this is just one of the untold stories of the Bible. Stay tuned for the next episode.